Alright, America. This morning at about 7:15 a.m. on the A train downtown Manhattan, yours truly stepped in the middle of flying fists on the subway train. Some would call me a hero. Most would not. But I would not. This is the story. It was very early, I was very tired, I had an awesome iced coffee in my hand and I was listening to my beats when I heard a screaming and a hollering. So I muted my music and I heard, "How dare you call me an ugly bitch?" Which is too much drama for me that early. But I was attentive. She started screaming at him. I don't like to assume gender identity, but for the purpose of the story, we're going to. Man was sitting down. She was standing over him. And when I say she was in his face, like she was in his face, hovering over him, spit flying. "How dare you call me an ugly bitch?" And then went on for at least 2 minutes, screaming every obscenity at him. And he was just like, because she would threaten to hit him, he's like, "I'll beat the shit out of you." He's like, "Do it. I wish you'd do it," which is like something I haven't heard since 8th grade. "I wish you'd do it." He said, "I wish you'd do it. You think I'm afraid to hit a girl? I'll hit you back." She's like, "Do it, motherfucker. I'll pepper spray the shit out of you," she says. And now, my eyes are moving between the fighting people and everybody else. And everybody else is doing the same. Like, they don't know when the appropriate time to step in is, because no fists have flown yet. It seemed like the crisis was about to be averted when the man got up. Basically, did like the verbal equivalent of one of these, I don't remember what he said, and started to walk away, and she was shouting at him but not chasing after him. And then he did the stupidest thing I've ever seen anyone do. He stopped, turned back towards her, and just says, "Ugly." Game over. He turned to walk away. She comes over, pepper sprays his mouth. He stares at her with the death stare, and she turns and walks towards me. Now, I'm in the back of the train. There's nowhere for me to go. I'm in the corner. She squeezes behind me, and he starts charging at her. Now, before you say I was a hero, with his action, I was left with two options. Either try to get between them, or literally step aside so he could beat the shit out of her. So I did one of these, but this guy was very big, and she was my size, so I could not stop them from getting in at each other. Thank God a very tall man helped me. I had her in the corner. I was just like, "Calm down, chill out, it's okay, no problem." And he had him in the other corner, but they kept breaking through our barricades to hit each other with fists. And then she gets a pepper spray, and this was the most tragic part of it all. She faints. She does a faint. She's like, boom! Pepper sprays him in the face and knocks my iced coffee out of my hand. That was awful. And then the doors finally open, and the guy gets out of there, and she follows after him, and they continue their fight in the platform. But me and this tall, burly fella decided we had had enough. We had done our share. And that's it. That's the story how I got it. Not the iced coffee exactly. Yeah, that's a way to start a morning. That's rush hour in New York City, baby. I love the city.